My camera is on, and my first question for you, what would you like the world to know about you?
I just want people to know that despite how I look, I'm still a very normal person. I just think that you should stop. I'm sorry, I'm very bad.
Do you say you're nervous?
Yes.
What about sharing your story makes you nervous?
It's not. I just don't want to be judged. So this is my older sister Araya. She's actually my god sister.
When I first met Jessyca, she was very shy, very quiet. She didn't really talk to many people.
I'm a senior in high school.
That's pretty exciting.
Yes.
What's it feel like to be a senior in high school?
It feels so good. I'm just waiting for the moment I can walk across the stage and leave and it go on to my next big adventure. I'm so excited.
Welcome to SBSK. We believe that everybody has a story that's worthy of being heard. When we listen to one another, the world becomes a closer place, and we all benefit together. So without hesitation, let's meet today's friend.
Growing up, it wasn't easy for me. I mean, not only did society treat me different, but going to school every day and just kind of feeling out of place and, you know, not feeling essentially beautiful was very hard for me. I feel like I have to make up for that in other ways, like having a bigger personality and, you know, being funny, so that way I could attract friends instead of scaring people away because of how I look.
And Jessyca had a lot of potential, but she was very quiet. She didn't really talk to people, and she kind of just stood in a corner by herself. You'd hear a word out of her every day or two, maybe just a few words, a hi, bye, but she didn't really hold conversations.
Just going to school and seeing how pretty other girls are and how, you know, they don't need like enormous glasses and their face isn't flat and they have like perfectly cute noses. It just took a toll on me.
What were you thinking when you were over in the corner by yourself back then?
It's just that I had an issue making friends. So I just kind of rather would just be by myself. I was hoping that someone would come up and talk to me because it was easier that way rather than me trying to talk to someone else. Nowadays, society has this standard of beauty that every girl has to live up to. And seeing all of these gorgeous women and with like beautiful faces, perfect bodies, I feel like it definitely took a toll on me, but not just for me, but for pretty much every girl, honestly.
What do you think when you see that?
I get pretty insecure. I mean, sometimes I just want to go back to my surgeon and be like, hey, can you fix this? Can you fix that? And, you know, get contacts. And it's just, sometimes there's a lot of things I want to change about myself.
Do you feel confident?
Right now I do.
Why do you feel confident right now?
Because I'm being vulnerable and I'm sharing my story with the world.
What is your diagnosis?
So Stickler syndrome is a hereditary condition. I actually got it from my mother. We don't know where we got it, but based off of my research, it was actually like some type of genetic mutation. And with Stickler syndrome, you have joint issues. You also have visual and hearing impairments, and you get a very distinctive look. If you don't mind, I'll take my glasses off. They say you get big eyes and an upturned nose, and from the side your face is kind of supposed to give like a flat look. I've had 3 surgeries on my nose to try and correct some of these discrepancies, and I've also had a laser eye surgery because, like I said, we do get visual impairments.
I think Jessyca is one of the most motivated and intelligent people I've ever met. Anytime I talk to her, there's never despite her insecurities, there's never, oh, I can't do it. Like every time I hear her, there's something great she's doing. There's another club that she got into. There's another honor society that she got into. There's another meeting that she's going to. She's constantly improving and getting better.
You know what I appreciate about myself?
What?
The fact that I'm still here. I never gave up. Never gave up on myself despite how other people have talked about me. I never gave up on myself despite how many times I failed. And at the end, I come out on top.
You should be incredibly proud of yourself.
And I am.
What's it feel like to go through so much and still be confident enough to share your story on camera, which just indicates to me tremendous strength and an incredible amount of confidence?
Feels very powerful. I feel very, very powerful. I enjoy being vulnerable with the world, and I hope to inspire those out there who are watching this. One important thing I would like for people to understand about me is that I have feelings. I can hear you when you're talking about me. And even though I have gained some strength as a young woman and I have confidence in myself now, like way more than I did when I was little, it's still very irritating to hear you degrade me based off of what I look like. I can't change the way I look. As much as I would like to, I can't. I like when people say hi to me or wave at me. That makes my day.
What is it about a wave or a hi that makes your day that much better?
It just makes me feel seen. You know, like sometimes you feel invisible, especially if you're not society's beauty standards. So, you know, just being noticed and being waved at, it just makes me feel better. People are out here hating themselves, feeling insecure, feeling unloved, feeling disrespected, feeling worthless because of something that someone said. So instead of trying to break somebody apart, how about you spread some positivity and try to make someone's day?
And she's always trying to look on the brighter side. She's always trying to be positive. Despite anything that's thrown at her, she's a really positive person. And she pushes through her insecurity. She pushes through any issue that's thrown at her. She's gonna find a way to make it out.
The best thing someone can do to communicate with me that they accept me is to just treat me like a person. You know, just treat me like I'm a normal person. I mean, you shouldn't see me as any different than you see another person just because I look the way I look. There are definitely people who are mature enough to look beyond what I look like, but you know, there are some very rude people who just judge me on what I look like rather than what I can do for the world.
Do you believe that people should have to look past what you look like though? Because I don't think there's anything wrong with what you look like.
You know, you would think that, but there are very shallow people in this world, very generic people in this world who base someone's self-worth on what they look like.
I'm sorry you had to experience that.
I'm not.
Why not?
Because everything that I've been through made me the person that I am today. And every time I cried, every time I looked in the mirror and thought negative things about myself, I thought I was hurting at the time, but I was actually making myself stronger, and I was actually going on this journey to become a very strong, independent, confident young woman that I am right now.
Do you have a message for those teens at your school who do say negative things sometimes?
As a matter of fact, I do. I just think that you should really reevaluate yourself and how you present yourself, because you saying these rude things about me is not pretty. It doesn't make you more attractive by putting other people down. So I really hope that you work out your insecurities and stop trying to put me down, because it's not working. It will never work. I have too much power in my hands for your words to kill me.
What's the most important thing Uriah has ever said to you?
stop comparing yourself to others. That's the most important thing this girl has ever said to me. You learn that you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to build yourself up and stop basing how you feel about yourself on other people's perceptions, because at the end of the day, as long as you love yourself, as long as you find yourself beautiful and all those other positive aspects and attributes, then you're being the best you can be, despite what other people are saying about you.
When somebody finishes this video, what do you hope they remember from it?
Honestly, whether you have a craniofacial abnormality or any type of discrepancy within yourself, just know that you are beautiful, you are powerful, and I hope that you are inspired by the end of this video.
Thanks for watching SBSK. Click subscribe here to be part of our community. Then hit the notification bell below so you never miss a story. You can even meet another friend here. See you next time.